Okay, this is just a view of my side yard. Here I have a pot of impatiens, the sun patience, and a pot of coleus. That coleus is beautiful. And again, you can pick off the flowers and the plant will just keep going and growing. Whereas if you don't pick off the blooms and let it go to seed, they'll try to make more seeds and stop blooming. So I want it to keep getting bigger and fuller. So I'll just pick off the flowers when I see them. Swinging around here, you see this hill is full of ostrich ferns and phlox. There's also daylilies in there, and maybe a few other Christmas ferns and some other perennials that the ferns took over, as well as the phlox. That's okay. You see, it is a hill, and it's difficult for me to get up there and take care of things that need to be taken care of on a regular basis, like daylilies. They're there, but they sort of got smothered out. Things change as you go along and you get older. This pot is a pot from last year, and it is called Hummingbird Falls. Now you can see that the foliage is light green, so I didn't change the soil, which that's probably why it's light green, the foliage, but it's getting blooms on it. Here's some celosia in a pot, and another beautiful lantana, which is a rose mixture of sort of like rosy colors and oranges, peachy, yellow. I just love that. And this is called sneezeweed. It's a perennial. And there's a lantana. You can hardly see it, but it's going to be blooming soon. There's also some tropical milkweed in here, and some more Vermillionaire Kufia. And this is a hot lip salvia that was planted in the ground, and you can see that it's a better plant than the one in the pot that I overwintered. At least I think so. There's some tropical milkweed. There's some flowering tobacco that reseeds itself every year. There's some pentas down in there, some pink pentas. There's another Vermillionaire Kufia, some Brazilian verbena. The purple flowering plant is Angelonia. Here's another one of the Hummingbird Falls plants that was in a pot that overwintered, and the foliage is light green, which means, you know, it's not as healthy as what it should be, but hey, it's still blooming. Vermillionaire Kufia, you can see the tropical milkweed. I have seen a few of the monarchs lately, so maybe I'll get some caterpillars if they laid some eggs. You see, it's already going to seed. There's pods on it. I have a lot of it, but I'll still take some. Right here is a plant of the hummingbird lunch, Kufia. That was planted in the ground, and there's some nasturtium that I planted in the ground also, and another hot lip salvia, and a volunteer sunflower. Some more Angelonia, one plant, and some vinca, and some celosia. I'm going to turn it off before I start another video. I don't like them to get too long so that people might get bored. Look at the bumblebees on that sunflower. Oh, they just love it. Stick around.